Hello everyone and welcome to today's review. Today we will be looking at the most deadly thing at tier 3, the M113 ACAV. But first a word from our spons. No, get that shit out of here. Back to the review. The M113 ACAV is a tier 3 in the second dealer tree and is the first tank destroyer most players unlock in the game. It is researched from the LAV 150. The vehicle is armed with a 105mm recoilless rifle that has 360 traverse around the tank, allowing it to shoot tanks from almost every direction. The gun fires two kinds of ammo, but we will get to those later. Now for a bit of history on the vehicle. This United States designed armored personnel carrier introduced aluminium armor to the army, offering protection for passengers, while remaining light enough for air transport. With a wide variety of nicknames, such as the Green Dragon, the M113 was developed during the 1950s as a cost-effective alternative to the M75 and entered production in 1964. With dozens of countries operating the vehicle and an estimated production total of 80,000 units, the M113 has earned the status of being one of the most widely used armored fighting vehicles of all time. It has seen combat all over the globe. The ACAV version was designed to be a heavily armed infantry support vehicle, able to be armed with a variety of machine guns and cannons. The armored warfare version has the largest available option of a 105mm cannon. The ACAV saw major combat in the Vietnam War, occupying various roles in the war. From tank hunter to troop carrier, it was essentially the Swiss Army knife of tanks. Now, about its in-game performance. The Green Dragon is a very mobile vehicle, easily able to reach its top speed of 68 km/h on roads. This high speed also helps it change position, so it can camp bush in a different location. However, the armor on this vehicle is not good, with the thickest piece of armor being only 45mm, and that's only the side armor, so be wary of anything more dangerous than a fucking bush. Utilize your great mobility to get around the flanks of opponents and take away 500 of their hit points before they realize they've been flanked. Now, how's the Freedom Launcher? The 105mm recoilless rifle does what it says on the tin. It doesn't recoil. This makes it very easy to put multiple shots into a target without having to realign the gun every time you shoot. The gun has excellent gun depression everywhere except for over the left side of the vehicle. This is referred to as the crippling depression zone. The gun has two kinds of ammo available, the speedy heat rounds and the holy hesh rounds. The heat rounds are decently quick and can easily one-shot everything you encounter in the game's PvE mode, which I recommend playing over the PvP mode. They penetrate a maximum of 425mm of armor and do about 400 damage on average. The hesh rounds are essentially high explosive rounds that have managed to go even further beyond. They hit hard, provided you don't hit spaced armor. Then the shell sacrifices itself to shell Jesus instead of damaging your target. But because this tank is a tier 3, most vehicles will not have spaced armor. These rounds are useful in PvE to one-shot the annoying little fuckers known as scimitars before they cause too much trouble. Hesh rounds are also good against sloped armor, which is found on pretty much every Russian tank. The most fun thing you can do with this round is delete Leopard 1s and make German tank players sad. Insert joke about Luxa here. Its rate of fire is very good. Mine doesn't have a fully trained crew, but I have got the reload down to 6.19 seconds, which translates to a rate of fire of about 9.6 rounds per minute, meaning you can wipe out entire flanks of enemies in a few minutes, provided you are not spotted. And trust me, you don't want to get spotted in this tank. In terms of ammo count, I recommend a loadout of 60% hesh and 40% heat. With regards to crew skills, train the driver on spin to win, better traverse, and off-road driving. Train the gunner with sharpshooter and the loader with rapid fire. The commander's skills are dependent on which commander you have, so I recommend getting Ju and Carlos to both the aim speed and the rest of your crew's skills. Overall, if left unchecked, this tank has the capability to fuck over entire teams with its sheer firepower. So here's a quick rundown of its pros and cons. The pros: excellent camouflage rating, very good mobility, very good gun depression. The cons: negligible armor, lack of gun depression over the left side of the vehicle. Thank you for watching this nice video. Feel free to like and subscribe for more content.